Hello and welcome. Today I'm starting repairs on the passenger side rear wing. As most you can see, this one is fiberglass, and as you can see there's nothing here. It's a bit battered here, it's soft, so I'm going to put a piece of 22 gauge metal in there, and then start building up some fiberglass on the rest of it. So the previous owner had a lot of fiberglass in here and filler, so I've had to dig that out, and in doing so a big clump came out, and so that's gone. So as you can see, I've just put in a piece of the metal, and those who are observant of you will see, oops, I got a problem. I've cut it too short. Well, not really, I didn't cut too short. This was the only length of material that I had. So I'm going to join a piece on here. I'm going to cut a piece out, probably spot weld a piece on there. So I've used the my jogging tool, just put a little crease in there so I can put it up to the metal, and then I'm going to spot weld it. So here it is, all spot welded. I'm happy with that. And we'll just try it for fit. So a little bit of trim to do off here. That's okay. Get that in there. And the next thing is that we have to, well, I'm going to try bonding this to the fiberglass and metal. And the product I'm going to try using is the JB Weld. It says it's auto weld, and it's for automotive adhesive and filler, and it's good for dashboards and trim, bumpers and grills and body door panels. So I'm thinking that this would be a good product to try on this. It's 2-part adhesive, and it comes with a like a syringe, so all the mixing is done in here. There's like a what word I'm looking for, like I don't know, like a wheel what turns around there. Anyway, so by the time it goes through all the swirls, it mixes and bonds. The only trouble is with this is once you've used this nozzle once, you can't use it again. So anytime after that you have to squeeze it and then just mix it by hand when you put it on. So the instructions look pretty good, and it says that it dries and it's sandable within 30 minutes, so it's you got good time to flex and move about with it. And it's clean, repair areas of dirt, grease of oil, etc. Remove the replaceable cap. Attach the syringe mixer to it and turn clockwise until it clicks into place. Then the application is just pressed down on the plunger to mix the material and dispense in an even coat. Sets in 15 minutes, cures in 30. Dispose of the mixer after use. Remaining material in the syringe can be used in future, but would require manual mixing before you use it. So, we'll give it a whirl, see what it's like. Right, so we have plenty of clamps at the ready. Got my bracing metal to go in there. We have our JB Weld Automotive Panel adhesive, along with the syringe, which has got a conical device in there, I guess we call it a mixing device. So the instructions say twist off the cap. Must be easier than what they say. And oops, just lost the cap. The cap can go on for any unused material you have left. The syringe is only a one-time use. So say put this on and click, turn it clockwise until it clicks. Well, I had to abandon the idea of the syringe because it was too messy. It was getting stuff everywhere. So I've gone the old-fashioned way, just squirt it out and just mixing it in now. You don't get a lot of adhesive in a tube. This is a full tube. So I'm just applying this, and then we'll see how we get on. So there we have the adhesive spread, and we have it clamped in place, and it says 15 minutes setting time, but I'm going to leave it a bit longer than that. I have to see what went wrong with the nozzle, so I'm going to have to clean that up on the thing and have a look. Bit messy, but I guess I'm going to get the brake cleaner out and get my hands cleaned. So we've waited the time, we've taken the clamps off, and this is what it's supposed to do. Pretty firm actually. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of, put some film in, and give it a bit of shape. Yeah. So we look at it then. So now that's dry, and I'm not going to rub it down yet because I've got to take off some material. So I took a template off the other wing, and so I've got all of this bottom bit to take out. So rather than bore you through seeing the cutout action, I'll see you in a while. So now I've just fastened in the wing, and I'm going to get a marker now and mark where the fitting holes are on the front there. That's where I'd done the repair. Okay, so now we've fitted the lock and screws from the clips. I did have to come down a little bit from some of the markings that I made from the inside because they were too far up. So I took these measurements from the other wing. So now all what's left to do is just do a little bit of cleanup, and that's the end of that part of this project. Thank you for watching.